I don't know who you are, where you are, what you've been through, or anything like that, but I'm going to say this: no one deserves to really think they don't deserve to live, or that they'd be better off not being here. So I decided I would make this video and tell you maybe some ways you can try to cope with thoughts that you may or may not be having. And so maybe you can just try living for one more day, and then maybe try living for 2 more days, and maybe continue living until you die a natural death. And I'm going to say this: I don't want to pressure anybody into thinking, well, you should keep living because you need to live, and people gave you life, and it would just be disrespectful not to live. I don't know what you've been through or anything like that, but I'm just making this video to say maybe there's some reasons you want to continue living, and maybe, but this is one thing I learned, or someone said while I was in the mental hospital. What they said was suicide is just a permanent solution to a possibly not permanent problem. And in some cases this might not be true, but imagine you were to die today, but then that problem were to go away. And again, I don't want to tell you, no, you shouldn't die. You shouldn't die. But I'm not trying to say, well, it's wrong of you to die and stuff like that. I just think maybe, well, not maybe, I just think there's many reasons why you should live. And maybe when you're feeling that you should die, you should think, or maybe find something you can enjoy doing. For example, I like reading, so I will start a basically endless book series. For example, that time I got reincarnated as a slime. And I will say, I'm going to continue living until I finish this book series. And so, because I want to finish that book series, I will try my best not to harm or kill myself. And it's different for everyone else because they have different reasons for wanting to die and different reasons for not wanting to be here anymore. But I just think everyone should live and then continue living. So maybe try to find something you enjoy, whether it's making videos like I do just to talk about random shit you don't like. Because for me it feels like, why the fuck can't I be happy? And sorry for my language, it's just, I see most everyone being happy around me and I'm just sitting here not being happy. Why is that? And I think, is something just wrong with me? Is my brain just made differently? Is something like that happening? I think maybe it's just my fault that I'm like this, because my parents are like, well, if you weren't sad, and then they're like, well, we were just treating you like a normal person, so why not be a normal person? I'm like, nobody's normal. What's your definition of normal if I'm not a normal person? And I mean, this is getting pretty deep, but the gist of what I'm trying to say is, maybe try living for one more day. For all you know, it could get better, or it could get worse. But there's always a chance that it could get better, and you could regret dying. But I'm not one to tell you what to do. You could do whatever you're free, or whatever you want to do. Because I just feel like when people try to pressure you into doing things, it will make you want to do them more. And I know from experience, because I was 13 the first time I tried to kill myself with a knife. So don't be me. Try to live for one more day, because you may not know it, but there's someone out there who will miss you and will hope you continue to live. But also, don't feel guilty, because no one should tell you what you can and can't do. So, try to find something you enjoy, and then continue living. Prove every single messed up person who tried to pull you down wrong. Because, as my grandma would say, I may be a bitch in army boots, but just because I'm a bitch in army boots doesn't mean I'm bitchy to other people. So, don't let the bitches in your life bring you down. Just use them as examples of who you don't want to be. And then get better than them. And then live. And then be happy. And then prove every single messed up person in your life wrong. And maybe while you're at that, try to bring some other people who you know are having the same feelings like you up. Because they don't deserve to be feeling that way. Neither do you. Honestly, I think there's very few people in this world who actually deserve to feel sad, depressed, and stuff like that. And one of those people murdered over 6 little girls and didn't even get a death sentence. And hey, I'm not trying to say anything wrong about that, but still, I don't think anyone in this world deserves to be truly sad, depressed their whole entire life. I also don't think parents should be mad at you and try to take away things they think are being the problem. But anyway, just try to live one more day, and maybe it will get better. And if it gets worse, just try one more day after that. And eventually you'll live for a week, and then 2 weeks, and then a month, and then 3 months, and then a year. And then maybe it'll be Christmas, and maybe someone will give you a gift that you didn't know about. Or maybe you'll find a lover. Or maybe you'll find a new best friend. Or maybe you'll get a new pet. And then you'll continue living for that person, for that pet. And eventually you'll learn to live for yourself. So, no matter what anyone is telling you to do, don't do it. Okay? Don't be like that one person from that one TV show telling someone to die. Be the better person. And anyway, because I want you to live, and yeah. So, keep living, because you are worth it.